You! You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here? I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office. When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are. What a pleasure! I haven't had this much company in quite some time. I dearly hope I'm not imagining this. But they need to know what's happening here. Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years. I've long suspected him of transacting business in my name. But this proves it. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it. After seeing this place, is it really a stretch? I've been confined to this house for years, and even I can tell you things aren't right in Halcyon. Drugs, of course. What else? Why did I get my hopes up? Halcyon Holdings Corporation, the collective of companies that run the colony together, allegedly in partnership with the Earth Directorate and appointed Minister of Earth, via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. Oh, I haven't been allowed up there in years. I shudder to think what Rockwell's done with the place. The board's lackeys are none too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere no one would think to look. I merely hid it in a book. No one reads anything longer than a few pages around here. Wait! Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help. In the name of the architect, what hope is there if this is our best chance? Perhaps there is hope after all. Once the Earth Directorate learns of our plight here, they'll have to send help. Yes! We just have to hold out until then. Why, I do all the work no one else wants to do. I write reports no one ever reads, monitor colony statistics that no one pays attention to, when I'm not being conscripted to perform in the chairman's propaganda, of course. Haven't you heard? Chairman Rockwell and I are on a goodwill tour of the colony as we speak. What is it? I should hope not. Certainly looks more like a parcel. Then what do you... Oh, how should I know? I've been under house arrest for years. I told you, I'm not doing any more publicity spots. There are a few advantages to dealing with imbeciles, and now I entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis District. Halcyon is headed for a collapse, and no one seems inclined to do anything about it, except produce chatty aetherwave programs that pretend everything's fine. The latest issue of Dissident Hunter! I've been waiting for this. Most of what passes for entertainment here is appalling. Well, this is curious. It seems someone's sneaking a few things by the sensors. This is a promising direction indeed. Months, at least. Possibly years. Information travels slowly, and people even more so, I'm afraid. You are a bold one indeed. But boldness may not be enough. Unfortunately, the Earth Directorate, as distant as it may be, is the only power with the reach to curb the board's excesses. And indeed you should not. How did you get in here? My friend, the slightest demonstration of independent thought or action renders one a dissident in the board's rather expansive definition of the term. But what are you doing here? And how did you get in? Oh dear, I don't think I can say this any more slowly. Unless... Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter. We're discussing industrial espionage, legal redress, the possible salvation of Halcyon. Is this not exhilarating? Also, this is the longest conversation I've had with someone else in quite some time. I dearly hope I'm not imagining this. It usually doesn't turn out so well for the dissidents in the stories, but I like your verve. That's good, because there are sure to be more at headquarters. Why, indeed. I know so little about you, much less your motivations. Besides, I've nothing to lose. If you're looking into Rockwell, I can only hope you're also looking out for Halcyon. A gilded minibar, perhaps, a personal theater. The man has too much money and too little sense. Depending on the nature of their response, months at least, perhaps years. Organizing and sending personnel all the way out here is no mean feat. And so affable. Why, you're nothing like the crazed hooligans the board loves to caricature. It's worth a try, but the Earth Directorate still needs that message. We must hope for their intervention. Neither do I, frankly. A fine thought, but I'm afraid you underestimate how deep these problems run and how long they've persisted. Time, yes, but it may be some time still before they are able to respond. Aside from battalions of UDL security forces, most of Halcyon knows my name and face, so I could hardly evade Rockwell for long. Besides, remaining close has allowed me to learn just how wrong things have gone around here. Probably because I've no interest in being his puppet. My predecessor was content to serve as Rockwell's lapdog. When he saw I meant to oppose him, he made sure I'd have little opportunity to. Except for the bit about my suddenly coming down with stomach flu last year. That truly happened. He terms it indefinite furlough. But that's the long and short of it. Believe me, if that were true, this would not be one of them. It's quite all right. I've got every back issue of Dissident Hunter to keep me company. Are you telling me you haven't read one? They're fabulously entertaining. Also, they're a surprisingly useful means of ascertaining what's going on in the broader colony. The board's most pressing grievances tend to feature heavily as the problem of the week. Sometimes it's factory strikes, other times it's dissenters. If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more. Slowly and loudly, Aloysius, that's the only way these morons understand anything. I said, you may tell Charles to go fuck himself. Then you're not part of Rockwell's PR team. Oh, terribly sorry. I thought you were part of Rockwell's PR team. But if you're not... Chairman Rock! Oh, that means you're a dissident? A real live dissident? Back to idiot speak. I shall endeavor to speak more slowly. Is this better? Stars, they're getting denser by the day. Oh, this is such a relief. You've no idea how long it's been since I spoke with someone intelligent enough for irony. You do? Oh, this is such a relief. You've no idea how long it's been since I spoke to someone with more than a modicum of intelligence. Process of elimination. The only other person with access? Of course. It's Rockwell again. Who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way. You are a quick study, indeed. This again? I really don't know about any chemicals. Please, this is important. But there is a way to find out. And perhaps to set things right. Would you sooner trust an avaricious, mendacious profiteer? Or his horde of toadies and fools, perhaps? Drugs, of course. What else would it be? Now, why don't you run along and tell Charles I'm finished? Now, we've got to get into the HHC. That's in the Acropolis district, along with the other major corporate and government facilities. But I'm attempting to make the best of an opportunity. I only hope you can do the same. What isn't on it is the real question, but I'm afraid I don't have many options, confined as I am. It's all I can do. Please, won't you at least try? Then I suppose I can only hope. Good luck. Good. Halcyon is in dire need of someone like you, which is why I'm dying to know what brought you here. I am trying to help you. And here, you're going to need all the help you can get. Now, I assure you, I didn't ask to be locked up and made to perform like a trained animal. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons. They're rather dirty. There are also rumors of sprat infestations, faulty automechanicals, and other unsavory hazards. If that sort of thing bothers you, well, you won't have much human company down there. Plenty of sprats and automechanicals, though. Decided you have further business with me, I see. Because someone must. That's what I tell myself. But it can be rather dispiriting. How delightful. Excellent. I knew there was hope. Unfortunately, there is little else I can do from here, and my celebrity would only imperil you. It took me long enough to set this one in motion. The Lifetime Employment Program. That must be what all the whispers were about. How does Rockwell mean to go about it? This would be monstrous. If you can stop him, by all means do. This will be the end of Halcyon if he has his way. You can't mean that. Rockwell's mismanagement is part of what's gotten us here in the first place. We need the Earth Directorate's help more than ever. I knew he was up to something, but I had no idea it was a plan on this scale. I only hope someone comes looking before it's too late. It sometimes feels as though I'm writing these reports purely for my own amusement. This is most heartening. How I wish I could join your escapades. Believe me, I wish I could offer a more concrete plan. Unfortunately, our options, my options anyway, are limited. Was that a joke? Sarcasm, even? When you reach the HHC building, this access card. Aloysius, you fool, where did you put it? Well, I used to have an access card to what used to be my office. But I suppose you'll have to find your own way up to the executive suites. Suit yourself. Have I not made myself clear? You! You just slaughtered those guards, and for what? To speak with me? What could possibly be so urgent? Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. Large enough, I assure you. That's why you must transmit the data to the Earth Directorate and hope for their speedy intervention. The Earth Directorate is our best hope. Even Rockwell's resources are no match. And it is hardly in their interest to let Halcyon crash. A cautionary tale, isn't it? Too bad Monarch's been relegated to aetherwave fodder for a dozen sensationalist serials. If Halcyon falls apart, it will take all of us with it, laborer and executive alike. What astounds me is that no one is inclined to change our course. I dearly hope so. And you might be part of the equation. I've long suspected Rockwell of transacting business in my name. But this proves it. Believe me, things have been off around here for a very, very long time. A reckoning is most certainly due. That's certainly one way of doing things. Far be it from me to dictate your methods. Indeed, it cannot. I can't overstate the urgency of the matter. This is about more than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will? It's filthy indeed, my mechanical friend. Rife with the worst sort of corruption. Will that be all, then? Exactly. And fix it we must. Help! I'm under attack! Help! I'm under attack! Have at you! Have at you! Have at you! I've given you enough chances. I'm quite through playing games with you. I'm quite through playing games with you. I'm quite through playing games with you. I hope I didn't get blood on my clothes. Don't hurt me! Please don't kill me! Hey, I saw that. Not so fast. You! Stop that! Stop right there! Stop right there! Stop! You! Get back here! No! Stay back! Stay back! Stay back! Stop! I surrender! Watch it! Whoa! Whoa! What do you think you're doing? Nice doing business with you. I appreciate your generosity. Well then, carry on, as you were. You take me for a fool? 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 Don't you play games with me. It burns! It burns! Get it off! Get it off! I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding. Shit. 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 My eyes! My eyes! I can't see! I can't see! My legs! My legs! My legs! My legs! My legs! Ah! My arm! Ah! My arm! Mind where you're pointing that thing. Don't you point that thing at me.